have information that reveals this weapon's only weakness. And you, my friend, are responsible for delaying my rendezvous with Star Command! You are a toy!
Welcome to Ms. Mojo. And today, we're counting down our picks for the funniest scenes where everyone's favorite toy box Space Ranger sent us to infinity and beyond. Straight into a giggle spiral.
Venga conmigo, señorita. Le enseñaré las maravillas de la galaxia y juntos, con nuestro amor, venceremos al mal.
Number 20. Army of Buzzes. What's better than one or even two Buzzes? An entire army, naturally.
No way.
Washed ashore amid a shipping accident, a group of high-tech Buzzes wander the Earth, seeking purpose. While they don't entirely understand why they're on this strange planet, the Buzzes prove resourceful, whether making a raft or upping their arsenal with stray camping supplies. Like the Buzz we know and love, his fellow Space Rangers eventually come to two revelations. One, they're toys whose mission is to help kids in need. Two, Zurg is their father. No! Even after all these years, Buzz toys are still manufactured with delusions of being real Space Rangers. Yet these Buzzes come with other upgrades. Thanks to drone technology, they can fall with style like never before.
Our mission on this planet is to make a child happy.
Just remember what your past is.
Number 19. Meeting the Little Green Men. Of all the places to stage a spiritual awakening, Pizza Planet's arcade machine is absurdly perfect.
A stranger from the outside.
Greetings.
Our over-serious Space Ranger climbs in thinking he's found transport, only to discover hundreds of squeaky three-eyed devotees chanting about their metallic god. The comedy is delicious because he treats their nonsense with total sincerity, while Woody is visibly dying inside.
This is ludicrous.
Then Sid wins both toys, turning a ridiculous misunderstanding into an actual plot disaster.
Alright, double prizes!
It's early Pixar weirdness at its best. Tiny voices, big mythology, and one arcade prize machine that somehow becomes a full-blown religion with better branding than most cults.
What's cutting into you, Sheriff?
You are the one that decided to climb into this.
The claw. It moves.
Number 18. The catchphrase malfunction. Nobody wants to hear their signature line get absolutely mangled. In the episode Lost in Time, Buzz meets an animatronic version of himself, only to hear his legendary slogan butchered.
To infinity and even further!
Oh, spare me a little.
The joke works because he's not just mildly annoyed, he reacts like someone has personally insulted his entire heroic legacy. Even better, there are kids around who accept the wrong version instantly, making him the cranky original artist watching a tribute act botch the chorus. It's a tiny gag, but it lands because that catchphrase is basically his whole brand.
To infinity and even further! That just doesn't work.
Number 17. Sox' Dart. Trust issues have never looked cuter. After Sox saves the day in Lightyear by tranquilizing a Star Command operative, our hero clocks the scary little implication. The dart may have been reserved for him if he got difficult.
Buzz, my programming compels me to notify Star Command that you have gone...
Star Command was going to decommission you.
What?
That's right. Lights out. No more socks.
The laugh comes from how casually Sox treats that possibility, as if emergency sedation is just another item on his helpful companion checklist.
Hey! You're not authorized to be in this area!
Whoa. Didn't know you could do that. Wait a minute, was that for me? In case I got out of line?
I bought you 5 minutes.
It's the perfect Sox gag, because he's adorable enough to cuddle and efficient enough to overthrow a room. For a movie about heroic obsession, this little moment lets the sidekick quietly become the funniest tactical threat on the mission. Number 16. Kiss Delivery Crisis. Romantic errands are not exactly Buzz Lightyear's strongest mission category.
That's where I need to go.
You can't go, Buzz. You'll never make it there.
Woody once risked his life to save me. I couldn't call myself his friend if I weren't willing to do the same.
Before the toys head out to rescue Woody in Toy Story 2, Bo Peep gives their laser-focused Space Ranger a kiss to pass along when they find him.
This is for Woody when you find him.
His awkward response turns a sincere send-off into a perfect little character gag. He understands the assignment, but also knows he's absolutely the wrong messenger.
All right, but I don't think it'll mean the same coming from me.
That's why the moment lands so well. It keeps the stakes moving while letting his stiff, heroic composure crack just enough for one beautifully uncomfortable punchline. Number 15. Elevator drop logic. Physics briefly leaves the building for this scene. While Andy's toys climb through an elevator shaft to rescue Woody, Buzz decides to let go of the wall, trusting his so-called anti-gravity servos.
Oh, what was I thinking? My anti-gravity servos! Hang tight, everyone. I'm going to let go of the wall.
Everyone else reacts with the exact terror that plan deserves, because there is confidence, and then there's whatever this is.
What? He wouldn't.
1, he would.
2,
No,
3!
The gag works because he treats the drop like a brilliant tactical move, while the others are clearly 1 second away from filing a group complaint. Somehow, the elevator arrives in time, turning reckless certainty into accidental genius.
To infinity and beyond!
Number 14. Gullible Buzz. Nothing exposes this man's operating system faster than one fake warning.
How dare you open a spaceman's helmet on an uncharted planet?
After Woody realizes his rival genuinely believes he's a real galactic hero, he tests the theory with the lowest effort distraction imaginable. And it works instantly.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Oh, no. Buzz, look, an alien!
Where?
The joke is brilliantly simple. Woody is being petty, and our space adventurer is still scanning for danger like an alien attack could break out next to the bed at any second. The scene tells us everything about their early dynamic. Woody thinks he has found a fool. Instead, he has found a full-time problem.
Stop with this spaceman thing!
Number 13. A helping hand. A desperate plea for backup turns into one of the franchise's funniest little visual gags.
Did you all take stupid pills this morning? Have you forgotten what he did to Buzz?
While stranded in Sid's room, Woody tries to convince Andy's toys across the way that Buzz is alive and with him.
You got it all wrong, Potato Head. Buzz is fine. Buzz is right here. He's with me.
You are a liar!
When he asks his Space Ranger buddy to come up and help, Buzz takes the phrase way too literally by tossing over his broken-off arm.
Buzz, will you get up here and give me a hand?
The joke is pure Toy Story. A familiar expression becomes a punchline, and Woody's panic makes it even funnier.
You see, we're friends now, guys, aren't we, Buzz?
You bet. Give me a hug.
Oh, I love you too.
See? It is Buzz. Now give back the lights, Potato Head.
It also sneaks in character work, since Buzz is still emotionally wrecked after learning the truth about himself, while Woody is desperately trying to get them both home.
Go back to your lives, citizens. Show's over.
Slink, please, listen to me.
Number 12. Meeting Ducky and Bunny. A carnival prize wall should be a safe zone, but not with these two nearby. After Buzz gets tacked to the prize wall in Toy Story 4, Ducky and Bunny immediately treat him like an intruder stealing their spotlight.
Lightyear.
Hey, up here, Astro Boy.
If you think you can just show up and take our top prize spot, you're wrong.
Dead wrong.
The comedy comes from the contrast. He's trying to track down Woody while they're busy bickering, roasting him, and turning one escape attempt into a plush-on-plastic wrestling match.
To infinity and my foot! Boom! In a galaxy far, far away, you got kicked in the head! Boom!
How do I get out of here?
It's also a perfect use of Keegan-Michael Key and Jordan Peele, who voiced Ducky and Bunny. Their rapid-fire chemistry makes these stitched-together chaos gremlins feel instantly iconic.
Ooh, so that's what gravity feels like.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, where you going?
Number 11. You Are a Toy. Tables turn beautifully when the former galaxy-brained action figure becomes the voice of reason. In Toy Story 2, Buzz finds Woody at Al's apartment, but the cowboy has talked himself into joining Jessie, Bullseye, and Stinky Pete as a museum display in Japan.
Woody, stop this nonsense and let's go.
Buzz. I can't go.
The funny part isn't just the callback, it's how earnestly Buzz throws Woody's old reality check right back at him.
Woody, you're not a collector's item. You're a child's plaything. You are a toy!
In the first movie, Woody had to convince him he was a toy. Now Buzz is the one dragging Woody out of a dramatic identity spiral. That's growth right there.
Somewhere in that pat of stuffing is a toy who taught me that life's only worth living if you're being loved by a kid. And I traveled all this way to rescue that toy because I believed him.
Number 10. Falling with style. When we first meet Buzz, it's fair to say he's not fully in touch with reality. He believes he's a real space ranger who can actually fly. Sadly, we can't think of any astronauts who took one small step for toys and one giant leap across a child's bed.
These are plastic. He can't fly.
They are a beryllium carbonic alloy, and I can fly.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You can't. Can't.
Luckily, his delusion provides plenty of amusement as he insists that his wings are fully functional. He certainly puts on quite the spectacle, so it's no wonder he instantly wins over the other toys' admiration.
Whoa! Oh, wow, you flew magnificently.
I found my moving buddy.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you.
That wasn't flying. That was falling with style.
But we have to side with Woody on this one. It turns into a brilliant running gag throughout the movie, ending with a satisfying twist conclusion. We guess Buzz was right all along, sort of.
You're flying!
This isn't flying. This is falling with style.
To infinity and beyond!
Number 9. Buzz, I Am Your Father. As if one Buzz Lightyear wasn't iconic enough, the second film introduces an updated space toy, now with an added utility belt.
Am I really that fat? Ow! What are you doing? You're in direct violation of code 6404.5.
This creates some hilarious chaos, which we'll return to shortly. However, one of the funniest moments sees Buzz 2.0 face off against the evil Emperor Zurg. Lightyear uncovers a life-altering truth in a joke intended for older audiences, which calls back to one of the most famous plot twists in film history.
I'll never give in. You killed my father.
No, Buzz. I am your father.
Funnier still, we later check back in with father and son, who are now bonding while playing catch. Something tells us we wouldn't get this kind of hilarity from Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Number 8. Sad, strange little man. After a little mishap sends Buzz falling with style out the window, the toys turn on Woody.
Let's string him up by his pull string.
I got dibs on his head.
Would you boys stop it?
Tackle him.
No, wait, I can explain everything.
Luckily, the Space Ranger doesn't get too far, and the unlikely duo reunites in Andy's mom's car. But it turns out that Buzz on planet Earth isn't as forgiving as he might have been in his home world.
I just want you to know that even though you tried to terminate me, revenge is not an idea we promote on my planet.
Oh, well, that's good.
But we're not on my planet, are we?
No.
Their subsequent fight is hilarious, but it comes to a grinding halt when the car drives off without them. Woody is left fuming while Buzz calmly delivers this amusingly eloquent insult, improvised by Tim Allen.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. Farewell.
Apparently it made the final cut since the animators found it even funnier than what was originally scripted. It has since become one of the franchise's most quotable lines, for good reason. Number 7. Buzz questions Sid's medical credentials. Much of the comedy in the first movie comes from Buzz's refusal to believe that he's a toy.
I've set my laser from stun to kill.
Ah, great. Yeah, and if anyone attacks us, we can blink them to death.
But a tumultuous visit to Sid's home slowly brings him back down to Earth. The toys witness the twisted kid playing surgeon with one of his sister's dolls.
Oh no! We have a sick patient here, nurse! Prepare the OR! Stat! Patient is prepped.
And as Woody knows, Andy's next-door neighbor has a penchant for playing Dr. Frankenstein. While the cowboy looks panicked, Buzz has a more pragmatic view of their predicament. His keen senses tell him that Sid, a child, probably isn't a qualified medic.
I don't believe that man's ever been to medical school.
It's such a comically dry retort, especially given what's at stake. It's also perhaps the most grounded comment we've heard him utter so far. Number 6. Buzz gets excited. After Woody, Jessie, and Bullseye are saved from becoming museum exhibits, the trio head back to Andy's room. The new additions are thrilled to be part of a family again. And there's one toy in particular who's especially happy to have Jessie around.
Ma'am, well, I just want to say you're a bright young woman with a beautiful yarn full of hair. A hair full of yarn. It's, I must go.
Buzz gets adorably flustered by the redheaded cowgirl, and his feelings are reciprocated. However, their moment is cut short by a canine crisis. Jessie flies into action, sailing across the room, much like Buzz did in the first film. And the spaceman's excitement is visibly evident. This joke might have gone over your head if you were just a kid when Toy Story 2 came out, but at least now you understand why older audiences found Buzz's reaction so entertaining.
Use your head.
But I don't want to use my head!
Number 5. Meeting Utility Belt Buzz. While searching for Woody in Al's toy barn, Buzz stumbles across a section of Buzz Lightyear toys. He ends up in an altercation with Utility Belt Buzz, which gives him a priceless taste of what he was like in the early days.
You're breaking ranks, Ranger. Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. I've got an AWOL Space Ranger. Tell me I wasn't this deluded. No back talk!
The same toy who once believed he could fly and shoot lasers is now completely unfazed by his counterpart's threats.
Has your mind been melded? You could have killed me, Space Ranger. Or should I say, traitor? I don't have time for this.
Only he gets a little tied up by their meeting. Adding to the amusement is the fact that his friends can't even tell that he's been replaced. Later, new Buzz tries to convince the gang that he's the real deal, but our Space Ranger settles the argument with one simple maneuver.
Buzz! I had a feeling it was you, Buzz. My front end just had to catch up with my back end.
Well, 2 Buzzes are better than 1. Number 4. First impressions. They say you only get 1 chance at making a first impression. Needless to say, Buzz comes across a little spacey.
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command. Star Command, come in. Do you read me? Why don't they answer?
After his so-called crash landing on Andy's bed, he begins to assess his surroundings. It's delightfully amusing to hear him dictate commentary on the new turf into his arm, especially because it's clear that he isn't exactly impressed.
And there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Hello? Oh, yeah! Ah! Whoa! Hey, whoa, 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 whoa!
The toys, except Woody, are charmed by this out-of-touch spaceman. And who can blame him? He's barely been in Andy's room for 5 minutes, and he's already entertained, amused, and impressed us.
You think they'd never seen a new toy before?
Well, sure, look at him. He's got more gadgets on him than a Swiss Army knife.
Woody hoped the novelty of the new arrival would wear off, but it persisted to infinity and beyond. Number 3. Buzz's Inner Voice Box. By Toy Story 4, we'd come a long way since the time Buzz believed he was a real Space Ranger, but following a conversation about inner voices with Woody, he has a slight setback.
The voice inside of you, who do you think it is?
Me? You know, my conscience? That part of you that tells you things, what you're really thinking?
Fascinating.
He seems to have missed the inner part and starts believing that his front buttons are his conscience. He spends the rest of the movie turning to the automated voice whenever he's in a pickle.
Woody and Forky were last seen on the highway. But where's the highway?
The slingshot maneuver is all we've got. Full speed ahead.
Thanks, Inner Voice.
Often, the advice is actually sound enough to get him out of scrapes, but that only makes it more hilarious every time. Buzz's desperate attempt to find answers by continuously pressing buttons without being discovered by the humans are guaranteed to make you laugh aloud. Wouldn't we all love an outer inner voice?
How do I get out of here?
This planet is toxic. Closing helmet to conserve oxygen.
In the vacuum of space, they cannot hear you scream!
Number 2. Mrs. Nesbit. When Buzz finally sees that he can't fly, he falls into a bit of a slump. Sid's sister Hannah finds him on the ground and takes him to her tea party. Woody then finds his buddy dressed up, being called Mrs. Nesbit, and going hard on the Darjeeling tea.
Would you like some tea, Mrs. Nesbit?
Buzz!
It's so nice you could join us on such late notice.
Oh, no.
And it certainly seems like the beverage has had anything but a calming effect on the Ranger. The melancholic toy amusingly breaks down, briefly forgetting who he really is.
I think you've had enough tea for today. Let's get you out of here, Buzz.
Don't you get it? You see the hat? I am Mrs. Nesbit.
Woody slaps him out of it, and they swiftly exit, only for Buzz to hilariously relapse once again. Despondent, he begs his friend for some kind of validation.
Oh, I'm a sham! Shh, look at me. I can't even fly out of a window. But the hat looked good. Tell me the hat looked good.
Hey, to be fair, it is a great hat.
If you love games, be sure to check out WatchMojo's new game, Terrible Influence. Just launched for purchase at terribleinfluence.com. Terrible Influence is a satirical board game about the dark side of fame from the writer of The Most Popular Girls in School and us, WatchMojo.
Boom. I can make an apology video.
Oh, you so would.
Click on the link in the description to check out the game and be the first to play Terrible Influence.
Number 1. Spanish Buzz. Lotso and his cronies reset Buzz to use him as a pawn in their evil deeds. This admittedly leads to some pretty funny moments. However, it gets even more hysterical when the gang tries to restore him, accidentally setting him to Spanish mode.
Me debo de haber estrellado y se me ha borrado la memoria. ¿Han visto mi nave espacial?
We gotta switch him back.
This version of Buzz is passionate, fiery, and quite the dancer. He also provides plenty of hilarity, especially during his melodramatic rescue mission where he saves Jessie from the trash.
Look out!
He has no recollection of any of this later on, but Jessie's learned a handy new trick. Buzz might be back to his usual self, but his Spanish alter ego peeks through when Hay un amigo en mí starts to play.
I don't know what came over me.
Just go with it, Buzz.
Which version of Buzz Lightyear do you relate to the most? Let us know in the comments.